Welcome to this week's video. I'm going to show you the vacuum diagram to the carburetor on the GS500F 2004 through 2009. To get started, I drew this nice little diagram to use as reference for this video. As you can see up here on the carburetor bits, I've labeled top, bottom, left, and right, and that's how it's placed here. We know because this port with the 4 holes will be the airbox port. Likewise, this will be the engine port. So if it's sitting in the motorcycle like this, we know this is the right side and this is the left side. And we know that this is the bottom because we have the idle screw, and this will be the top. Alright, these two little oddly drawn circles will be our engine bay ports. These circles with the lines will be our vacuum connectors. As you can see in the diagram, I've labeled our lines 1 through 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And also I labeled our fittings A, B, C, D. Alright, to start, as you can see, number 1 will be coming off of this port here. Going from 1, we will go to a T fitting that is labeled as A, which runs back to the connector port on the left side here. Number 2 is running to the solenoid, so we're just going to leave that running straight out for now. Moving on, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, as well as B, C, and D. Likewise, from 1 being here, number 4 will start here. Running straight from 4, which is our vacuum connector here, runs straight into a T, which goes out straight to the Petcock. Goes again, runs into a check valve labeled C. The check valve looks like this is an OEM part. You can see an arrow placed here, and that is the way that the air flows. The job of the check valve is to allow air from this side to travel through, but air from this side to not. Going on from our check valve, we go into a vacuum line labeled 6 into another T labeled D. D runs to the vacuum as well as to the solenoid. Now you might ask, what is the solenoid? The solenoid can be found on the right side of the carburetor. Our first series of lines, 1 through 3, will connect to the top part of our solenoid. The second series of lines, 4 through 7, that connects here will be connected to the bottom side of the solenoid. Keep in mind, the T-fitting A and D are different from the T-fitting B, as the T-fitting B is a reducer 3/16 to 5/32. A and D will be white like this OEM, and B will be like this OEM. Coming out to the motorcycle, we'll see the Petcock comes off with these 2 Allen keys. And the T we were talking about earlier that has the reducer runs straight to the Petcock. That is the back side here. Likewise, we'll see that the DT later on runs to the vacuum, which is found here. Every part from this diagram can be purchased here at revzilla.com, and these are the numbers associated. This can all be found in the description below. Be sure to never use vacuum line that has frets, damages, or visible tears, as this could cause performance issues. You can find more on the diagram and the service manual, page 32 and 33. And always be sure to change out your vacuum line, brake line, and fuel line every 2 years. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed.